The Bible reading I would like you just to remember today is Luke chapter 24 verses 1 to 2, and this is all it says. On the first day of the week they found the stone rolled away from the tomb. Now it's this time of year where I always go on the hunt. Before COVID, I guess this time of the year would be when I go on the hunt for holiday deals. I start looking on the internet to see what bargains are there in the January sales. I probably start looking around December when I'm looking for Christmas presents, but not really serious about my search until the January when all the sales are quite prominent. Now my requirements sometimes are quite simple. For example, regarding holidays, I would want a week and it would be sufficient in that all the money that I pay would include everything, and it would be what perks that I'm getting with the holiday, and I kind of book time out in my calendar as well. So kind of this is all part of my searching process. It's funny that whole kind of idea of starting to look in December until my seriousness really comes to a climax in January when the sales are actually out there. It really makes me realise that is quite a routine. You know, this trend, like other things in our culture, gives probably the least prominence to what God considers important. If I don't book my holiday now, then more and more my calendar fills up, and my time out comes second best. God chose to give special significance to 2 days of the week, the first and the last. He rested on the seventh day after creating the world, and on the first day Christ rose from the dead after redeeming the world. Now, under the old covenant, the last day was reserved for rest, and under the new, the first day, Christ rose from the dead after redeeming the world. Under the new covenant, believers celebrate the first day of the week in remembrance of Christ's resurrection. Now, although the calendar I use is not crucial to my faith, it does help me remember that my life begins and ends not with the work I do for myself, but with the work God does for me as I worship and as I rest. Time spent with God is time well spent.